I know about this guy long before his sons Pavel and Valeri had great NHL careers because I watched them in highlights of the Olympics, but especially in 1972 where he struck three big medals at the Olympics. Probably one of the better Russian swimmers of his era. But again, Vladimir Bure, a very interesting career and a very interesting path to becoming a Stanley Cup winner. We'll get that in a second. Now, Vladimir Bure, born Vladimir Valerich Bure on 4th of December 1950 in Norilsk, Russian SFSR, USSR, was a Russian and Soviet freestyle swimmer and a fitness coach for the Devils of the NHL. Bure was the father of retired NHL players Pavel and Valeri. Now, Bure competed for the Soviet Union at the 68, 72, and 76 Olympics and won 4 medals, one in the individual 100-meter and 3 in the relays. Additionally, Bure was a 2-time European champion as well as a 7-time Soviet champion. He also won 2 silver medals at the 73 and 75 Worlds. Now, he was swimming coach at the Armed Forces Society from 1979 to 1985. After that, he served as vice president of X-Sport Club from 85 to 91, where he managed 8 different sports. Now, he eventually married Tatiana Bure, and he had 2 sons born in Moscow. Pavel on March 31st, 71, and Valeri, born on 13 June, 74. Of course, Valeri is married to Candace Cameron, played with the Montreal Canadiens as well. But Pavel, again, a tremendous scorer. Now, in 91, Vladimir and his sons Pavel and Valeri moved to North America. They settled initially in LA, where Vladimir continued to train and coach both Valeri and Pavel in hockey and physical conditioning until Pavel embarked on an NHL career with the Canucks. However, both sons became estranged from their father, along with his second wife Julia and their half-sister Katya by 1998. Neither brother has explained the reason for the split. Now, Vladimir joined Pavel, spending 4 seasons from 94 to 98 as a fitness consultant with the Canucks. In the summer of 99, he joined the Devils as a fitness consultant. He won the Stanley Cup twice with New Jersey in 2003. His name, ironically, was engraved on the Stanley Cup in 2003, where Pavel and Valeri never was on it. He died of complications on 3rd of September 2004 at the age of 73. Now, 5'11", 168, a very powerful swimmer, mostly freestyle. He initially swam with Lokomotiv Moscow and then Armed Forces Moscow. He was in 100 meters, personal best 51:33 in 1975, in the 200, 156:15 in 72, in the 400, 406:03 in 73. And he was a good 1500 meter swimmer, 17:25.6 in 68. So he was an elite swimmer up until the age of 26, which is kind of old at the time. Now, representing the Soviet Union, he won bronze in the Mexico City 4x200 male freestyle. In Munich, he won silver in the 4x100 meter freestyle relay. Also won bronze in 100 meter freestyle and bronze in the 4x200 freestyle. Now, at the World Championships, he won silver in Belgrade 73 in the 4x100 and 75 in Cali, a silver in 100 meter freestyle. Now, the European Championships, over 7 years, his career almost lasted in the late 1970s. At Barcelona in 1970, he won gold in the 4x100 and silver in the 4x200. In Vienna in 74, he won silver in 100 freestyle, silver in the 4x100, and bronze in the 4x100. In 77, in Jönköping, silver in 100 meter freestyle, and bronze in 100 meter freestyle relays. Now, in the Summer Universiade, 73 in Moscow, he won gold in 100 meter freestyle, and he won bronze in turn. So internationally, again, 15 big medals on the international level. Now, of course, Katya Bure is a noted, tennis player. Now, Katya Bure, just to give you a little bit of information, she had a okay career as a tennis player, but it's kind of weird how it goes, ladies and gentlemen, in sports. The women's tennis, again, she played NCAA and had a not too bad record in relation to the sport. But again, the half sister of the Bure brothers. Now, Vladimir had a personal website. Unfortunately, it's a dead link. But when you could go on, you would see aspects of his career. But I think what people should really recognize, I don't think he was ever a dirty athlete. To be established in that for about 8 years in the freestyle, you need, aerobic. He was a very handsome swimmer as well. And of course, Valeri and Pavel are tremendously in shape. I think they got the best of their father. So the idea about sport, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why the falling out occurred, and it's none of my business. But it's ironic because Pavel and Valeri had their own career after the falling out, but New Jersey kept them on. So I don't think there was favoritism towards the Bure brothers. The fact he was that good, and he was a specialty trainer in relation to aerobic, stretching and stuff like that. I've seen certain documentaries that talked about him. But the Russian swimmers, and to coach like that for a number of years. Ironically, ladies and gentlemen, Russia was kind of falling behind on swimming behind the East Germans and the Canadians and the Americans. So Russia was doing mostly a big track and field, but Russia's never been a superior country in regards to swimming, you would think. But again, Vladimir was one of the key ones at the time. So what I want you to do, ladies and gentlemen, if you've never heard of Vladimir Bure before, just check a little bit about his background, his connection with the Russian program. It's quite interesting. But sports is a funny thing. My dad always said, you look the way that the Bure brothers skate, they're never tired, and I think he got that from his father. So that's the story of the great Russian Olympian Vladimir Bure, the father of Pavel and Valeri. If you like what they're doing here, we're a sports podcast. By the way, before I leave you go, ladies and gentlemen, I want to note one thing. It has to do with the Montreal Canadiens. Cole Caulfield has changed his number to respect the great memory of Johnny Gaudreau and his brother, and basically he shifted to number 13. Please check that out on different Le Canadien site, ESPN, TSN. I think the month of September this year, before hockey season, is one of the worst we've ever had, because Johnny Gaudreau was literally Johnny Hockey, and all the people in the States, Columbus and Calgary, that follow his career and celebrate his career. It's a big loss, so at least Cole Caulfield will bring some of the good memories, and maybe one day when Cole wins the cup, the first thing is, hey, this is for Johnny. No pun intended. Johnny Gaudreau, one of the best players not to win a Stanley Cup in the modern era, and like I said, if it inspires Cole Caulfield and the other players to seek that excellence, that's more the better. I know it's a little bit off topic, but Valeri with the Montreal Canadiens, his father passing away, and Gaudreau. It all works together. Sports is like a family, ladies and gentlemen. So thanks for listening, and don't forget, give us a like, comment, subscribe, and share.